Hello, hockey fans. This is Dan Rusanowski. You're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Postgame press conference against Colorado. We're joined by head coach Luchi Gonzalez. We'll start with live questions in English. We'll start with Robert Jonas, Quakes Epicenter.
Thanks. Clearly not a result that you can be happy with tonight. We were talking to Nico about there being moments in this game. There were times that looked good, but nothing really got strung together. How do you take that type of those moments and turn that into something more cohesive and more positive for a full game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not a good start. You know, they were honest early. They pressed us well. We won the ball several times. We didn't break their pressure. I think it's important we talk about understanding game moments, and reading that moment that's not the start we want. We want to build pressure on them, but they were honest. And how can we turn their back line? How can we push them back and maybe play direct earlier, because there wasn't a lot of space to play through them. So maybe we have to play over them. And we didn't read that in the early. So it was a poor start. Still, there's plenty of game to play. We usually start quite strong, but it was a poor start. Probably shook us, but then we got on the ball. We got into the game. I thought we had a good passing rhythm. We started to create our volume in the attack and our press after loss, and played more in their half. I was very confident in the group that we were going to tie the game by half. I felt, even until minute 47, before I don't know if you remember, 45, 46, 47, before the half, I mean, we were generating cross after cross and attack after attack, but it didn't happen. So really the message was keep doing how we keep playing the way we finished the half. Keep creating, keep building pressure on them, and one goal changes the game, you know. And even down 3-0 to the 95th, 96th minute, I believe we were going to score. I wouldn't have celebrated that goal, but I would have, you know, I didn't see the guys give up in any moment. I didn't feel or see the team give up. There were individuals give up. I saw them work through the frustration of being down 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 because of key moment mistakes, you know, a PK in transition, give a PK in a transition, and we don't break their press. A set piece, right, where it kind of deflected. It was kind of unlucky. Like Rodri is usually pretty good at clearing those. He kind of mistimes it. It hits like this heel, it deflects. We had great numbers in the box to deal with it. It's a chip. And it bounced, it trickled in, but they found a way, we didn't. And then the last goal was, you know, we're committing in a 3-5-2. We've got pretty attacking minded. One center back, two fullbacks, which we've generated attack, and we probably should have had at least a goal when it was 2-1, but 3-0, there you go. You know, a situation we actually win the ball, we don't play out or we don't play forward, and they get it back, and Cole Bassett scores. So, you know, I think there's got to be more moments where we're winning key duels that change the game. Because, I mean, I'm looking at stats and I'm like, nobody wants to hear this. Like, I don't want to hear it, but the stats are there. We, 20 plus shots, almost more than double their shots. XG is like, it's tough because XG, you got to get the shot off. You got to get the shot on frame. You got to get, Rodri not missing that, the redirection on top of the six early in the game could have, if he actually shoots it on frame or gets the contact, it's an XG. But those are the margins. We didn't find a way to put our shots, to create more danger with our shots and score them. And they did. And 3-0 doesn't reflect the stats, but 3-0 reflect what they did effectively, and we did not. And we're not proud of that. It's not a good feeling in our home stadium, in front of our fans, in front of our family. It's not a good feeling. But we didn't give up. I think that's a concern if you see a team just stop working and not, like, we didn't give up. We didn't give up. I didn't see for a second we gave up. Can we win more duels in key moments? Yes. Can we have some maybe savvy in if they're building pressure to get it in their half, where we don't have to connect 5 passes in our near our box. Yeah, we can read the game better as a group, and we gotta keep working. We have some young players. We have the guys that came in. I thought they were unlucky not to get a goal, but what are we gonna do? Feel sorry for ourselves? You know, it doesn't feel good. Wake up tomorrow, take on the next moment, the next day, keep working. If we keep working, I think things can bounce our way. We just got to keep working. When we get knocked down 7 times, we're going to get up 8, and that's the group I know, and that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to do our best at the next moment, being ready for the next moment.
Next question, Jeff Weisinger, Columbia Sports.
There you go. Kind of two-part. One, I know people look at the results and people are going to say, defensively, this and that, but you called a night like tonight in a way unlucky because of all the chances you had. After the penalty kick, they had a chance. First half, right in front of goal, missed it. Elliott had a shot that he went just wide. You look around, Stephen made some great saves. B. Gomes had a shot late. Is it in a way, just an unlucky night like you would have on some nights? Kind of.
Yeah, I think some of our language in the last few weeks was like, oh, well, we have this expected goal average. We have this expected goal against average game state, like when we're tied versus when we're winning. Like there was a clear, I would say, the difference between when we're tied, we're a top team in game state, expected goals, and difference of expected goals against. But then, like, when we're winning, all of a sudden we're not creating as much and we're not defending as well. So that's something that we want to. We didn't present the players XG different. No, but we just in the way we talked and approach training and how our mentality moving forward and our goals moving our next moment. It was about that. Like, let's score. Our attitude is to score 2-3 goals, be very aggressive in the attack, but also our attitude is, when we have a goal, like we did in Austin, or 2, like keep being aggressive, keep playing, keep trying to get on the ball. Don't hide, get on the ball. That should build our confidence, not bring it down with fear of like letting go. Like there's something we got to keep working on mentally with the group and ourselves, is that fear of failure, that fear of, oh no, we're down, or oh no, the momentum's shifting, and we have to find a way to flip that switch mentally, and that's work. It's continue to work, because it will bounce. We will create our luck. We will create better luck. Where Pele's shot goes in, or Alfredo Morales' header goes in, or we get the rebound. But got to keep working. Is it duels? Is it just individual duels? I can't sit there and say our tactics are just. No, I feel like our approach to the game, to each game, has been logical and to set us up for success. But we gotta execute it collectively, and we gotta be better in the individual moments that make the difference, whether the stats show it or not.
Kevin Wynn, SS Newton.
Hey, Coach. You talked about for a couple weeks now about the group needing to understand key moments better, whether that be like the momentum changing, a bad ref call, or like the opening 10 minutes of this game. As a coach, how can you help the group work on that?
The guys know the game really well. We have really smart technical players with experience, and we have young guys, but they play. I mean, Nico plays like a veteran, and his savvy and he plays with a lot of courage, and so, look, it's not that they don't know what to do in the key moments. They know, but when there's tempo and speed and pressure and pressure of the game, like the moment, pressure of the opponent, like just everything. This tempo, speed, you got to make a split second decision individually in a collective way. Like, there's breakdowns, and I think it's about building confidence to know that we know the solutions. So how can we decide better over a 90-plus minute game with confidence and with. It's almost weird because you saw them play free when it's 3-0, combine, create. It's an attractive. There's joy. I wouldn't have celebrated the third goal because we were in a game state that if it was a tying goal or winning goal, I loved a lot of the moments we played with creativity, but we gotta find the way to balance, like, no fear, courage, and, like, build our confidence. Confidence is built with, first, take ownership. We gotta be critical. We're gonna review this and not be happy with the breakdowns, right? We gotta take ownership, and then move forward and act in the next moment, keep working, and I think confidence will bounce our way. These things will bounce the boys' way, but we can't get stuck on staring at the table or talk about playoffs. It's not about that at this point. It's about let's fucking get better on training Tuesday. Sorry for cursing, but let's bring it Tuesday. Let's compete Tuesday, and let's go to LA Galaxy and do something that no one expects us to do.
Marko Ikovic.
Luchi, you guys were chasing the game, like you mentioned early on, for that 10-minute mark. But you guys did respond with chances. But the fact that they did not go in, was there any sense of deflation at the end of the first half, going into that second half? What was your message to them?
Yeah, look, we're human beings, and when a shot doesn't go in, you even see my response on the sideline, like, like, should have scored that, would have loved to score that, but we gotta go, we gotta keep going, that's the game, we gotta create another shot, create a better shot. So that's a human reaction to be maybe disappointed you don't score. And the guys, Pela's the first one to say, I should have scored today, coach. I'm disappointed with that, but I know that we know, and it's easier said than done, but that's the game we play, man. And yeah, we got to be more clinical, and it's just building confidence. It's all connected to the confidence, and if we keep working and we keep staying together, which I know these guys will. This is a really good group. The confidence will come. It will come with work and togetherness, and that's it.
Ivan Ornelas, takes.
What challenges does it give you when you go from one game where you lose 4-3 to Austin, and then you can't generate as much offense at home, and then you have a different situation to kind of piece together after this game against Colorado?
Every game has a different story. Goals bounced our way against Austin. Unfortunately, we conceded in 3 goals in less than 6-7 minutes, which was a huge momentum shift, and they were super efficient. I mean, we've had some interesting goals against us with, like, long range shots, deflections that don't have high XG, but they found a way to go in. So we have to close it down quicker and block it and not allow the shot. Like, we got to take it another level. If low XG goals are going in against us, like, let's not even allow that shot to even happen, right? So that's the standard we got to set for ourselves. And look, we're very disappointed with this result at home. If someone didn't watch the game, there's going to be a judgment about it, which is fair, and we have to take responsibility for that. Not everybody can watch our games, or it is what it is. So that's the scoreline. That's take accountability, but also know that the guys didn't give up. We didn't give up. We pushed till the end. I thought they took their chances and we didn't, and that's it. Let's not overthink it. We're not going to change everything and go the opposite direction with our tactics and change a bunch of our training methodology and the personnel. Like, no, we're going to take the next step and make some adjustments and hope that they work next.
Thank you.
Hi, y'all. I'm NFL reporter Jen Hale. You are watching Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give my friend a like and follow his channel on YouTube. He does a fantastic job.